Interstellar.
What's Interstellar?
That's my film review.
Alright. Tell me about this and why people should watch it.
Why people should watch it. First of all, tomato meter.
Is that a barometer of a film?
Oh no, I've like thrown it in there just to see how wrong critics are. I don't do the audience, I do the critics.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to let me try guess, because it was quite divisive.
Fucking divisive, yeah.
65
60
fresh.
Plus 70, 71% fresh. We went to see this in the IMAX back in the day, didn't we? I'm so glad we went to see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
I think this is a bold statement, but I think it's the most underrated film of the 21st century.
Wow, that is a bold statement.
I think it's the most... It's too smart for people.
Too smart.
Yeah. There's a bit where it's like talking about wormholes as they're flying towards it. I think that's the only dumbing down that they do, really.
There is. I think that's the criticism of Nolan that I've seen for a few of his films. That was a lot of exposition.
But I mean, they're flying to
whereas if you compare
Interstellar,
that explains quite a lot to 2001, which doesn't explain as like
anything.
3 pages of dialogue in the whole film, and you still get a vibe of what's going on. But I suppose Interstellar it's unfair to compare.
I think it's the times, though, isn't it? It's the times where the age of exposition.
Nobody would have financed that 2001 script.
Now, fucking no chance. Have you read it? The script?
No.
Fucking. Well, it's not hard work. It's just it looks very.
It's just the
different
fact
to
that
scripts.
no one's explaining anything. You know, they'd say, look.
Well, I think there needs to be explanations in this, because 2001's more. I don't say emotional, but Interstellar's theme is love, really, isn't it? But
yeah,
they do have to do some explanations about how they get from Saturn to another random galaxy.
Yeah.
You know, there still has to be that jump. Jonathan Nolan wrote a script. He went to college to do a science course, to do the physics of it. I think that sort of comes off on the script, because there is, like you say, a few like proper ham-fisted explanations, like the wormhole where the guy's poking a pencil through the folded paper, and it's like
you see that in loads of science fiction stuff.
I don't like that, but you sort of like go, I'll give you that one. I think you're allowed a couple of them.
But like you say, that's for the general audience, isn't it? So you need those bits.
It made 675 million off a 165 million budget, and bits of trivia for you. Christopher Nolan grew 500 acres of corn, you know, for the farm, for around the farm, and sold them on, making a profit. There you go. Did you know originally, Jonathan Nolan's always been attached to the script. Steven Spielberg was originally intended to direct that. I'm glad he hasn't. I'm glad he didn't do it. I'm glad it was Christopher Nolan. So his brother just went, Chris, yo, I got a screenplay for you. And then they went on to make millions. He took 20% of the script, of the takings, Christopher Nolan. Kip Thorne, apparently.
Yeah, that's the name that he's like the wormhole king, isn't he?
Yeah, scientific advice. The wormhole king, that's his job title. There is a robot called Kip in the film.
Oh yeah, never made the connection there.
Apparently he had to talk Christopher Nolan out of the idea that there's going to be a scene where they travel quicker than light.
Right.
So he spent a couple of weeks going batshit mental on him, and then apparently they didn't have. I think it's true to the science, which is what I like. Which is gravity sort of wasn't, because they're like flying around and shit, and I didn't really get on board with gravity as much as Interstellar, really.
Right.
Apparently there's only one part of creative license that Kip Thorne allowed Christopher Nolan. That was the ice clouds on the Matt Damon planet. Spoilers.
Matt Damon planet.
The Matt Damon planet. Nice bit of fuck trivia. It's the first time since Insomnia that the word fuck has been said in a Christopher Nolan film.
Really?
I think it's the perfect use of it as well, because Matthew McConaughey is calling Matt Damon a fucking coward on the planet. I think you're allowed one in the 12A, aren't you?
Yeah.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Do you want to know Brit's review of it before I do a retrospective? Brit's review. A bit too long, a good film, but could have cut out half an hour easily. And then said, "Shout, don't let me leave, Murph." She said Memento is his best film, but people
Right.
probably think Dark Knight is. So what do you think Christopher Nolan's best film is?
Well, I don't even think The Dark Knight is the best of the Batman trilogy to start with.
Yeah.
But I think his best film's probably... Oh, man, it's hard,
Inception.
isn't it? Best or my favourite?
Best. Well, do both. Best and your favourite. See, my
favourite is yeah, it probably is Inception for both.
Really?
But I want to give some love to Prestige because
that sort of goes under the radar.
Yeah.
The amazing thing about The Prestige is 1 year after Batman Begins and 2 years before Dark Knight. How we managed to do The Prestige in between.
Yeah, true.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it kind of just threw it out. It came out at the same time as Zodiac, or no, not.
Is there no,
There were another Illusionist or something with
Yeah.
Edward Norton, and it was proper like, alright, 2 fucking magic films at once.
Yeah, it's enough, and it's
Well,
like
yeah, Prestige,
The Magicians as well with Howard Webb, not Howard Webb.
Howard.
Mitchell and Webb.
Who's Howard?
Howard Webb is a football referee.
Yeah.
So Christopher Nolan directed. Following.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't seen that.
No, that's
good by all accounts.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the only one, apart from Dunkirk, which I had a chance to see yet. Memento.
Yeah.
Fucking class film. I think that brought him to the world's attention, really. Maybe.
I think so, yeah. You need to do a few and then
It's a
you
thought
build yourself up, don't you?
I think it's got similar. I'm going to review Irreversible as well, which is a French film, 2002. The sort of the same storytelling techniques where Irreversible's told backwards as well.
Yeah. Well, they say that it does copy some stuff because Inception's based on a Japanese graphic novel, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The concept, at least. I don't know how much it's different, if it is at all different.
Insomnia, 2002.
Yeah, good.
Strong film. Even though I don't think he has any weak films.
No, I don't think it does.
But I think that's probably. I don't know what his weakest, but because it's a good film, it's just not one of my favourites. Because all of his others are so good.
What do you think should do next? A lot of people always say should do James Bond.
No, he's too good for fucking James Bond.
Come on, man, that's harsh on the recent Bond films.
Sam Mendes.
They've been
Sam
good.
Mendes. What's Sam Mendes done apart from Bond?
American Beauty.
Fair enough. Give him.
Them Bond films are good.
Starring Redacted.
What?
Kevin Spacey.
Oh God, yeah.
Written out of Hollywood.
Yeah, American Beauty. Yeah.
It's a solid film. Batman Begins.
Yeah, better than The Dark Knight for me.
Yeah. Mike Commode says that, doesn't he, as well? Batman Begins. Prestige.
Like I say, I think
World
people
class.
need to watch that.
Yeah,
It's a really, really good film.
I do think it goes under the radar. I watched it a couple of months back as well.
And I guess it does have a bit of a trademark for twists now. Because there's twists in that.
See, I don't think Inception has a twist. Everyone says it has a fucking twist.
It's not a twist, but it's ambiguity, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
It's real life, that. It's real life.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you hear the thing all over. Or whatever.
Yeah, so that's real.
No, but there is a contradiction in there. It's been a while since I've watched it, but there is a contradiction regarding...
That's my opinion anyway. Dark Knight, I think it's up there with the best superhero films of all time.
Yeah.
With Unbreakable.
The thing with The Dark Knight and his Batman
Seriously.
films is that they're just realistic for comic. Like, I like Batman Forever because that's like you're watching a comic book. It's with the style of it. His style of Batman is grey and black, which is good because it was refreshing at the time.
Horrifically tried to be replicated by Zack Snyder.
Yeah, well, I don't mind Batman versus Superman.
I think it's
I think that's got more of a comic book vibe than Nolan's.
And then you go full comic book with fucking Joel Schumacher, don't you, and Tim Burton.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch Batman versus
I disagree with that being a good superhero film. I think it's a really good action film, but it's not a good... I don't think
but
it's
then
a good
Unbreakable, would you
film.
say that's a superhero film?
Yeah.
It's about as superhero-y as
Superpowers.
Dark Knight. Yeah, there's a subject matter.
More than there is in The Dark Knight.
See, I can't stand
because
superhero
Dark
films.
Knight only has the Joker, who ain't got any powers. Batman, who don't have any powers. A little bit of Scarecrow.
Who does he have powers?
He's in it at the beginning, isn't he?
Yeah, he jumps off it. Yeah. I can't stand superhero films. Anyone goes to me, "Oh, do you want to watch Thor Ragnarok?" And it's
no, I'm not asked about Marvel anymore.
Fuck off with your Thor Ragnarok.